More than a week has passed since Russian armed forces invaded Ukraine. The Biden administration has since imposed several sanctions on Russia, including the country's top financial institutions. Russia's oil industry, however, has so far been spared from U.S. sanctions. Several people online are calling for boycotts of Russian-made products, including vodka and gasoline. People on social media are asking whether certain gas stations in the U.S. use oil from Russia. So, can you tell if the gas you buy at the gas station comes from Russia? Our sources are the Department of Energy, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, and Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy. While the U.S. is one of the largest producers of oil, it's also one of the largest importers. Because the U.S. requires a lot more oil than it can make on its own, roughly 60% of the country's oil is imported from foreign countries. Data tallied by the Energy Information Administration shows that in 2021, the U.S. imported about 3% of its crude oil from Russia. The U.S. Energy Information Administration explains on its website that it cannot identify the specific origin of gasoline sold at gas stations. Why? Well, because crude oil and other ingredients used at refineries come from a variety of domestic and international sources. The entire process starts underground throughout various locations around the world. After crude oil is extracted and sent to refineries where it's mixed with oil from other sources, it's processed and later stored until it's ready to enter the common pipeline. A tanker truck then picks up the fuel and heads to the gas station. In an email to Verify, Patrick DeHaan, who's the head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy, explained that it's nearly impossible to know where the gas originated from. He said, quote, "Because of all the various changes in process and refineries can purchase mixed oils together of similar quality, it's just impossible to know. So we can verify, no. You can't tell if the gas you purchase at a gas station comes from Russia. It's likely made up of crude oil sources from the U.S. and several other countries." With your Verify, I'm Ariane Datil.